Good morning students, welcome to today's class. Dear students, today we are learning the second comprehension. The comprehension check 1 we shall do afterwards with the exercise. So, now Mr. Willy Wonka is talking with his boy about a liquid which he had made earlier and what happened with the liquid which he tried on one of the volunteer who was with him. So, all over the world, Charlie, Mr. Wonka went on. I tracked down very old and ancient animals and took an important little bit of something from each one of them. So, in ancient and old animals, from all these animals, he has taken a little bit part of it and made a liquid. And with the liquid, what happened to his volunteer? We shall see. A hair or an eyebrow, or sometimes it was no more than 1 ounce or 2 of them jam scraped from between its toe while it was sleeping. So, from these animals, maybe from their eyebrows or from their toes while they were sleeping, or from their eyes or from their horns, what all the places he has collected the things. I tracked down the whistle pig, the bobolink, the sherock, the polyfrog, the giant kuliku, the stinging slug, and the venomous squirkle, who can spit poison right into your eyes from the 50 yards away. So these are the animals which can put the poison in your eyes from the 50 yards away. So you can think what a poisonous animals this will be. But from these poisonous animals, while they were in sleep, he has collected little things. But there is no time to tell you about them all now. Charlie, let me just say quickly that in the end, after lots of boiling and bubbling, so in the end, when the whatever the Mr. Wonka had collected, he boiled everything. Okay, bubbling and mixing and tasting. Mixing and tasting and inventing room. So he was in his inventing room, he was mixing and bubbling. I produced one tiny cup full of oily black liquid and gave the 4 drop of it to a brave 20-year-old Oompa Loompa volunteer to see what happened. So, whatever he had collected from these olden animals, everything he boiled and boiled, and after boiling he get a very little liquid, oily liquid. Okay, and from that drop it gave 3 to 4 drops he gave to one of the volunteer. And let's see what happened. What did happen? Charlie asked. It was fantastic, cried Mr. Wonka. The moment he swallowed it, he began wrinkling and shriveling up all over, and his hair started dropping off and his teeth started falling out. So as soon as he drank, he started wrinkling, moving like, okay, and shriveling. He was shivering. As soon as and what happened? His hair started falling down. His teeth started also falling. And before I knew it, he had suddenly become an old fellow of 75. So immediately he became an old fellow of 75. And thus, my dear Charlie, was Vita Wonka invented. So this was the invention of Vita Wonka. We are learning the chapter. Okay. This was the invention of Vita Wonka. We are learning the chapter today. So, dear students, this is the lesson. Read it properly, understand it, find out all the words meaning, because now you are grown ups, you can do it by yourself, and have a good day. Thank you to all.